Alright, we are back on Tatooine and we are about to continue the story. And right now we are going to be trying to go and fight a Kryat Dragon. So let's see just how difficult this will actually be. Alright, there's nothing really much over here. Except for these cute little dewbacks. Look at them. Look at them waddle. And then there's another entrance over there to the, what is it? The Sand People area. But, moving around pretty fast there. But all we have to do is come over here and talk to this guy. Which we have already talked to. And as you can see, there's a pretty big Kryat Dragon in there. Let's see what Komad has to say.
I'm tired of waiting, Komad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
You can see it from the entrance. It's pretty big. And he went mad just looking at it. At least it's still sleeping. I thought you preferred a solo hunt, Komad. And why should we kill this great beast? That makes sense, I guess. Well, then I guess I'll help you. Well, I guess it kind of sucks that I'm using blasters then. But at least you placed mines. And how will we lead the Banthas here? That seems easy. What aren't you telling me? And as you can tell, some of them just spawned in. Of course, more Sand People. I have your fodder. Let's get this over with. I'll see what I can do. Alright, now all we gotta do is guide these Bantha to the entrance. But we are going to get attacked by Sand People. I think maybe once or twice, but we've dealt with them before. They shouldn't be too difficult. Oh. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So we are going to attack these guys first, especially since this one's liking to throw a grenade. It's a good idea to chase after them if they decide to throw grenades. Alright. I can't tell if he died, but we can level him up just because his health is pretty low. And we will definitely be giving him... we'll give him extra conditioning. Now he's at full health. And now they're throwing grenades at me. But there's only one of them over there, so. I don't like how they're poisoning. Okay. These guys really have a pretty good defense, it seems like. Oh, there was actually two of them. Well, we need to heal. No. Make sure I'm near him when I heal. I think the problem is that there's a couple elite warriors. Other than that, then people aren't too difficult. I don't think I ran into a holy warrior. Those are the strongest ones. Alright. First of all, I don't know why you aren't doing that. And you as well. I don't know if these sand people just had really high defense stats or what, but we were really doing basically nothing to them. Alright, now let's bring these guys over. Look at them just waddling. Alright, we'll come talk to you. Don't worry, I'm ready. Look how massive he is. Basically, just the overgrown Komodo dragon. But sadly, we do not get to fight him. The great beast is dead. Thank you. Thank you. We did what had to be done. Alright, now we are finally done with that. And now, you might want to try and destroy the remains. There's something coming up that you really don't want this to be in the way for. If I even can. This is probably the reason why having a melee is really good. Alright, let's try. You try shooting it, buddy. We're almost there. And is it not going to disappear? Okay, there we go. Because it is an active object, and you can run into it, and you really don't want that. So now we can pilfer all from these corpses in here. So we got a Jedi Master Robe, and that is pretty great. We are actually going to equip that right now. Gives us a little extra defense. And now we did get a blaster rifle, although we do have 8 of them. I'll probably sell some of those actually, since we got so many. And we get some more stuff for our lightsabers that we don't use. Get a nerve amplifier and some credits. Some more rubble over here. Crystal pila. It's a pretty decent starting out attachment to a lightsaber. And there is the holocron that Basila and her mother were talking about. And as you can see, we now have company. That is why you want to destroy the Kryat Dragon body, so then you don't have to deal with it when you're actually fighting them. But now let's see what this star map has to offer us. Well, at least it's a pretty light show. It's got some coordinates on there.
Anybody else get the feeling that finding this star map in the back of this Krayt Dragon's cave is more than just a coincidence?
Observation. There is tremendous power emanating from the star map. I wonder if the Krayt Dragon was drawn to this cave because of it.
Possibly. The star map is a powerful dark side artifact.
Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. I am growing so sick of sand in my circuits.
We'll be getting out here soon enough, HK. But first, we got a little troublemaker here. But before we do go out there, we are going to save, because this fight isn't the easiest, especially with these weapons, but we'll see just how quickly we can get done with it. Alright, now we are back, and HK still has a level up, so that's good for this fight. And we are definitely going to need all that we can. But first off, I think we're going to need a little bit more than a Mandalorian shield. That gives 30 points of damage. These give 50 points of total damage, so we will be equipping each shiny shields onto both of us. And then on him, we've already got everything. He's got droid heavy plating and an energy shield level 2, which gives 30 points of damage. So not as much, but could be more than enough. So let's see what fate awaits us. And it looks like Calo Nord is back, trying to finish the job.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end.
I see you brought some backup, Calo. Realized we were a bit too much to handle on your own, huh?
You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
You think we got lucky? Alright then. Well, why don't we just try this fight one more time?
Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Alright, now they aren't actually going to attack until we get close, so we got plenty of time to activate all of our stuff.
Ready!
So we got all that active. Now, definitely Night Speed. Definitely Night Valor. We'll activate. Alright. Now, essentially, what you want to do is focus on these guys first, because Calo and I believe these guys are going to activate shields, but these guys won't. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're using melee weapons. you can just run up there and fight them. But for this, you want to focus on these guys first and then focus on these. And I've got some stuff equipped to HK that will help us bypass their shields. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so I'm close enough, but I want to get a little bit closer. And there should be getting closer as well. First off, we are going to actually throw some grenades this way.
Acknowledge.
Alright, we did that. Now we are just going to full frontal assault.
Sure.
And now I'm getting grenaded. I do not like that. Alright, maybe we need to focus this guy one more time. Alright, so now HK's health is pretty low. My health is pretty low. But Canderous is pretty high health still, so I'm just going to activate an advanced med pack. And we're going to do an advanced repair kit on him. And his stuff is already out. And why are you focusing Callow? I guess it's just what he does after we kill a guy. Focus on him. While we do what we do. Okay. Focus on him. We just gotta kill this guy, and then we will send HK to do what he's here for. Alright, now it's HK's turn. We have a couple things attached to HK that you should have already picked up if you've already gone this far. We're gonna go right up to him. And we are going to do Shield Disruptor level 1. And right now his health is getting low, so we are actually going to activate 2 of those. So now his shield is down. Now we're going to try the same thing on Callow. And now his shield is down. Now we have unfettered range. We're actually going to heal. Nope, we don't need to heal again. So now we are just going to rain hell down as much as we can to get Callow down. Actually, we are actually going to attack this guy. Looks like I'm doing some healing. Get rid of all that. I'd rather get this Rhodian down, actually. I don't know why I'm doing Force Whirlwind. Uh-oh. A good thing we have a level up for HK, so that's fairly decent. We'll do that, we'll get that, and now he is right there. We're going to actually try and do a stun. Alright, we got one down. Let's see if it works on him. I doubt that it will. But maybe... Yeah, no, we're just gonna do this. Get out of there.
Yeah.
Perfection. Alright, so the stun might not work, but we are going to try it one more time. No, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll try it one more time. I think these have uses, so be careful with them. We're actually going to see if he can withstand a Force Whirlwind, which he cannot. Perfection. Alright, now I'm going to get you a little bit closer. And you're just gonna unload. We're just gonna unload on him as much as we can.
This is what I knew.
And we did it. It takes a little planning, and it takes a little care with each person that you got. But in the end, you should be able to do it. And now we got 2 Mandalorian heavy pistols from him, which isn't too great, but it's kind of decent. And now we got Kalonord's battle armor as well, and that, I think is better than Davik's armor, but we'll check that out in a second. So now we can go to him. Right here we've got 8 defense. So we got 19 total defense with a +3 max, with a 10 resist to cold, fire. And Kalonord's is a 9 defense, which gets us to 20. Which also cold fire and sonic, and it's upgradable. I don't think Davik's was it? Davik's was not upgradable, so Kalonord's armor is definitely the right way to go. Till maybe later on in the game.
Sure.
But now that we've got that done, we are going to return to the cantina in Anchorhead and see Bastila's mother. Alright, we're now in the cantina and we can see what Helena has to say about the holocron.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Maybe you should listen to what she has to say. Maybe she's changed.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
I agree. We should go before this gets ugly.
So that's the way it is it? All that Jedi training and you haven't learned a thing?
On the contrary, I've learned much. I've learned, for instance, when it is best to walk away from a situation that can only lead to conflict.
How can you learn anything when you hear only what you want to hear? Well, go on then. Keep the holocron. It was for you anyhow. I'll just go off and die peacefully, and you needn't bother with me anymore. That's obviously what's best.
Farewell, Mother. May the Force be with you.
May as well be with one of us.
Alright, now we got that done. Now we can go back to the Ebon Hawk and talk to all of our companions before we leave the planet. Oh, but I guess I'm gonna get talked to by this guy first. What's this? Drop the data pad? I didn't drop anything. Okay, thanks, I guess. Alright, whatever, I'll do it. Alright. Well, let's see what this data pad is. New items, quest items, data pad. You have a detailed... This data pad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. And also... Whoever can find and dispose... okay. Oh, here it is. This data pad contains a single short cryptic message. The Haradan say to meet the Hulas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Alright, so this is what this is. This is like a dark side mission only kind of thing. But we might do it because it provides a lot of credits and I think some decent armor for our characters, but we'll see how I'm feeling when we actually get to Manan. Alright, we are back on the Ebon Hawk, and now you can see we got little buddies here from that shipment we got earlier. They're called Giska. There are a couple things you can do with them, such as pick them up, kill it, or pet it. We're gonna pet it. I don't like killing the Giska. You can also get poison, I think, that kills them all. But we're gonna keep them. Play a game with the geese guy. I don't think I've ever done this before. What fun. Looks at you curiously, cooing. Alright, well that's enough of that. But now there was also another mission here. Not just the blue mission Twi'lek, but something in here. I believe it was with our supplies that Zalbar told us about. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. Examine it more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages that indicate theft. Looks like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they've managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a search will reveal the stowaway. So now, essentially, you basically just gotta look around. I think there are a couple... Whoa. There are a couple of points that trigger it. I'm not sure where, though. And there's one. Yeah, where am I going? Okay. Anything in here? No. Okay. Another one here. I think this might be the last one. Oh, wrong way. And there it is.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
A little girl, where did you come from?
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Muchashakapaga.
Still don't understand. Frowns and looks helplessly. Alright, now what you have to do is try to decipher her language, or you can just kick her out. Whatever you want to do.
Muchashakapaga.
Can you tell me your name? Yeah, she doesn't understand me. Point to myself. My name is Jorg Kall. You are...
Muchashakapaga.
Sasha. Your name is Sasha?
Muchashakapaga.
Okay, so you understood that. So let's try and learn your language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Mandalori, that's your word for Mandalorian, so you do know of them.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
I can understand Mandalorian, but your words are all mixed up. Try to learn your language again.
Non tontek.
Leefsa, everything is safe, is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
The service panels. You sleep there?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
It's... no, I don't understand.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Eroswan?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Me Eswan. I see you or you see me.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
You hiding.
Tonki ba non tontek.
I don't get all of that, but sure.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
Bristag, what is
Tong
that?
abuk shami no nok.
It's a thing, so somewhere around here. It means starship?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Lefsa, everything is safe, is that it? Let's see if
Tonki
this...
ba non tontek.
So does it mean sleep?
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
The panel, it's your
Kipuna,
home.
Bonana Kichu.
You're hiding in the starship, it's your home. I understand.
Muchashakapaga.
You've said that before, what is Gondisan?
Muchashakapaga.
Something about me? Yes, but
Tong
what?
abuk shami no nok.
It's something you like? Yes, Gondisan means you like it.
Muchashakapaga.
You like me. I understand.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
Naabts, you said that when I first found you.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Abs, that means hit? Is that it?
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Okay. So that means to hurt. means not hurt. Is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
I understand. No, I definitely won't hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Yum, what kind of word is that?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
It's part of the ship? Is it a room?
Mucho shakapaka.
Oh, yum is food? Well, that's kind of coincidental.
Selimo wanga kunbikin.
New geese. Is that all one phrase?
Bona na kichu.
The floor. New geese means floor?
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
Covers her mouth. You're not speaking now. New geese means now. Na new geese is not now or before.
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
You want some food now? You're hungry?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Tabdu, what do you
Mucho
mean?
shakapaka.
I'm supposed to talk, to speak? What about?
Tonki ba non tontek.
So tab means tell me about. I get it.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Communicate with Sasha in her language.
Mucho shakapaka.
Who are you and why are you hiding on my ship?
Selimo wanga kunbikin.
You came to the ship before? You were very scared? Why?
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
You left the Mandalorians and hid here on the ship?
Tonki ba non tontek.
You don't want to leave? The Ebon Hawk is your home?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
The Ebon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. At least, not your first home anyways.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
No, not your home. Tell me about your home.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Dantooine, huh? There is someone there who will take you, Luraka.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Luraka, if Luraka is still there, we will see. Alright, now that took a little while, but I think if you have higher intelligence, it'll go much faster. You get, because that's just how it works. But now we can talk to all of our crewmates and see exactly what they have to say.
How can I help?
So, you kept the holocron, huh?
Yes, but I don't feel any better. After all my training, I would have thought myself above such anger. For it to come so easily disturbs me greatly. I don't need a holocron to remember my father. And I will never see Mother again. Have I learned nothing? No, I don't want to talk about this. Thank you, but I must think about what I have done. How can I help?
And I guess that's it.
I suggest we move on.
Sometimes you want to talk to them over and over again, because I think some of their stuff stacks.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We didn't end our last discussion very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was
Well,
just
maybe
so
if you just
desperate
trusted
to
me.
finally face Saul directly in the Battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Yeah, a little bit. But how does that excuse your actions?
It doesn't, I know.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Yeah, just a little bit. But for your sake, I'll say not really.
I guess there's no harm done then. Still, I should know better by now. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you agree to work with me for once.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Hey, thanks, buddy. Let's see if we can talk to him again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nope. Alright, so now we can continue on. We will talk to Juhani next.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
What do you mean by that?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean by tragic?
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Well, we can say that we are divine, but I don't think we're going to be that egotistical. But if that was the case, maybe they were misrepresenting themselves.
I was merely using poetic license.
Oh, well, maybe you should have said that in the first place.
They were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Did they leave?
Of course they left. They had a war to go fight, so that we would not all be killed by those psychotic Mandalorians. The Jedi
Hey,
left.
don't say that around Canderous.
The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
Such hate can lead to the dark side.
I know. And I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways again. I thank you for your support.
It wasn't that bad, don't worry about it.
But you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Alright.
Yes.
Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child?
No, I guess not.
I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean...
Taris. It was Taris
Taris,
that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila. Taris, my homeworld.
I'm sorry, Juhani. I didn't know.
If it were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy
Whoa,
that
whoa,
world.
whoa, whoa! You need to calm down,
It was your fault
okay?
for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith
Do
would
we need to have
no
another
cause
fight?
to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
Not my fault. Calm yourself. Remember the Jedi Code.
There is no emotion. There is peace. I suppose you did what
You have a
had
lot
to,
of emotions, though.
and it could not have been avoided. The Republic needs you and Bastila. Maybe needs you more than it needed Taris. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
I guess, yeah, it'll be alright, Gianni.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Alright, now we can continue on. We can't talk to Zelbar because he doesn't really say anything. T3M4 doesn't really do anything. Where are we going? We'll see what mission has to say first.
for you?
I'd like to talk to you about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing.
Okay.
Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, that'll be it then.
Have it your way.
But we can't talk to her. But now, let us talk to HK-47.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I would like to know more about your functionality.
Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all.
I thought you said removing your restraining bolt would restore your memory.
Qualification. I suspected that it might, Master, but without memory, I had no way of knowing whether or not I knew that was true.
So you lied to me.
Qualification. Not so much, Master. I spoke out of ignorance. I assumed the Athorian was responsible for my memory loss. That does not mean I am not a fully loyal droid willing to serve its master. Right, Master?
How can you not know parts of your functionality?
Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of.
Is there any way to repair you?
Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however.
So I can restore your memory?
Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The
Well,
deeper
good
functions
thing
of my
I've got
core
some.
memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so.
So you're saying your memory might just come back?
Conjecture. There may be hidden programming that awaits certain conditions to reactivate my memory core, Master, but there is no way to know. It is quite possible that tampering has simply erased my core permanently. If that is so, a meatbag will surely pay.
So how do I go about restoring part of your memory?
Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be careful.
I would like to do that now then.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Are you implying that I am inept?
Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such.
I happen to be very good at what I do, HK.
Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Could we begin?
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
Of course, why not?
Recitation. The earliest memory of my last owner specifies that he was human, a low-ranking commercial officer for SciTech Corporation. I am unaware of his designation. He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify for the purposes of protocol and bodyguard duties.
Why can't you identify his acquaintance?
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is customary for droids' memories to be wiped when it is sold.
This man, is he still alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
You killed your own master?
Affirmative, Master, though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and instructed me to kill all those responsible for the competing product. I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait, tell me more about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it.
Why not?
Answer. Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master, sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SizeTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
So he set you upon his own company?
Observation. While it may have been unintentional, my master's wording of his orders left little room for me. SizeTech was responsible for the product, after all. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SizeTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him.
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, he managed to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure luck on his part, I suspect.
I don't think he was as lucky as you think.
Query. Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator? I would have congratulated my master were he not sizzling and incoherent at the time. I shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SizeTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No doubt my sale price was quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Didn't they know what you had done?
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Well, did you recover any more memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them, if you wish. Though certain stimuli could always restore my core still, as I explained. For now, please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
Alright, now he's got a permanent +2 to his dexterity, which is very, very good. What are you looking at, Giska? Alright, now we can talk to him again, because I believe we have enough repair skill to do this one more time.
HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I would like to repair some of your memory.
Affirmative. If you believe your request.
And then this is all just the same.
Statement. And now
we did it.
The access complete.
Right.
I have recovered information
Let's see what he's
on
got
my
now.
owner previous to the commercial officer, Master. Intriguing.
What's so intriguing?
Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
Did this senator know of your assassination function?
Answer. It does not seem so, Master. No. He required a protocol droid only and wanted one as cheaply as possible. I do not know who sold me to him. I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The
Okay, so
assistant
he
was
did
quite
figure it
alarmed
out.
and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a nice senator.
Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. They are either on top of the game or yesterday's news. My master told me that frequently, you see. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
So you can just do that?
Answer. Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see an opportunity, and I take it. And my master was most pleased with my work. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
Oh, why would he do that?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
Okay, so his wife was just cheating on him.
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the
I guess you have
southern
a point.
continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated.
So that's 2 out of 2 masters killed.
Observation. Only so far, Master. There are still more memories not recovered, remember?
And then what happened to you then?
Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
Huh. Well, have you uncovered any other memories?
Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
Alright, now we also got a +2 to his defense rating, so that is also very good. Now we are going to try one more time with Knight Valor. I don't think
Statement.
I'll be able to do it, but we'll see.
Affirmative.
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish. Oh, you've shorted out something, Master. But it has nothing to do with my memory. Ow! I am poking my own eye sockets. Ow! Stop! Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere.
Alright, we'll do this later.
As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of relief. Signing off.
And that's what happens when you fail. But now, let's talk to Canderous and see if he's got any war stories to tell us.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, whoa, you're mean. Do you have any more stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
Well, what's your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with the basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That sounds like some fight, Canderous.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Nope, that'll be it.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, Canderous. Alright, so with that, we are going to end this episode. And next episode, we are going to be heading to Kashyyyk to see just what the forest world has in store for us. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.